Imagine you're building a house. You want it to be sturdy, safe, and beautiful. But what if you took some shortcuts to finish it faster? You might use cheaper materials, skip some inspections, or delay fixing issues. That sounds reasonable at first, but those shortcuts can come back to haunt you. Cracks appear, the foundation shifts, and you're left with a costly repair bill. This isn't just about houses, it's about software development. The shortcuts we take in coding, the hacks, and the quick fixes add up to something called technical debt. Let's break this down. Technical debt refers to the cost of implementing quick fixes or workarounds that need to be revisited later. It's like taking out a loan. You get something now, but you have to pay it back with interest. And here's where it gets interesting, the interest on technical debt compounds over time. So, what is technical debt, really? It's when we prioritize short-term goals over long-term sustainability. Imagine you're on a deadline, and your team suggests a quick fix to meet it. It seems harmless, but those fixes add up. You might think of it as a temporary loan, but it comes with a hefty interest rate. The more debt you accumulate, the slower your development becomes. It's like choosing between paying a small fee now or a much larger one later. But the genius part is this: technical debt isn't just about code, it's about the trade-offs we make. Every decision has a consequence. By understanding these trade-offs, we can make better choices. There are different kinds of technical debt. Deliberate debt is when we knowingly take shortcuts. Accidental debt happens when we're not sure what we're doing. And then there's bit rot, when our code slowly decays over time. Think of it like your house again. Deliberate debt is like choosing a cheaper material. Accidental debt is like not realizing a material is flawed. Bit rot is like the house slowly deteriorating because you didn't maintain it. Let's dive deeper. Deliberate debt might seem like a bad idea, but sometimes it's necessary. We might need to meet a deadline or test a hypothesis. The key is to understand the risks and plan accordingly. The consequences of technical debt are real. It can slow down your development process, making it harder to innovate. Your team might spend half their time fixing old issues instead of building new features. The estimated annual cost? A staggering $1 trillion. That's like throwing money out the window. But here's the thing, technical debt isn't just about money, it's about people. When teams are stuck maintaining old code, they're not building new things. They're not innovating. They're not growing. Managing technical debt requires a proactive approach. We need to prioritize refactoring, automate testing, and adopt best practices. It's like regularly maintaining your house to avoid costly repairs. By addressing debt early, we can prevent it from spiraling out of control. Let's look at an example. Imagine you have a piece of code that's complex and hard to understand. You can refactor it to make it simpler and more efficient. That's like renovating a room in your house. It takes time and effort, but it's worth it. So, how can we apply this in real life? Let's compare two scenarios. Without debt management, development slows down, and maintenance costs skyrocket. With a proactive approach, we can keep our code base healthy and our team productive. It's like choosing between two paths. One leads to a slow, painful journey. The other leads to a smooth, efficient one. The choice is ours. As we wrap up, remember that technical debt is a choice. We can take control of it or let it control us. The next time you're tempted to take a shortcut, think about the long-term impact. Your future self and your team will thank you. And here's where it gets interesting. In our next episode, we'll explore what happens when engineering culture goes wrong. We'll dive into the pitfalls of toxic teams and how to build a healthy, productive culture. Thanks for joining me on this journey into technical debt. Remember, the future of software development is in our hands. Let's build a better future, one line of code at a time.